There was a lot of controversy actually earlier this year in regards to the Jay-Z and the Al Haymon contract. Apparently Jay-Z brought to you, apparently, a contract with several million on the table, a couple million guaranteed per fight. Now, you declined it, obviously. You're with Al Haymon, now fighting on ABC Primetime Network. What was your thought process, though, in regards to getting that offer from Jay-Z and saying, no, I would rather go with Al Haymon?
You know, it was a beautiful experience for me personally, because I've waited my whole life to hear those words. You know, I have a contract for you and it's worth $6 million. I have a contract for you and it's worth $2 million, you know. And for me to be in a position to say no, you know, I mean, it was just amazing, you know, knowing that I'm worth more than the 6 that they're offering me. That, you know, nothing was being disclosed at the time, but I knew that there was big plans going into 2015, and I trust the man Al Haymon. They say don't trust nobody in the sport of boxing, but it's hard not to trust a man that you sat down, shared a meal with, and has never steered you wrong or told you a lie. So with that, I had faith. I'm a spiritual man. I told you my philosophical background, my world religions. So I have a lot of faith in the higher power, and I believe that it was a higher power that brought me and Al Haymon together. And I truly do believe that he has my best interest and the sport of boxing's best interest. So Jay-Z's offer was amazing. I was happy to receive such an offer, but I just had faith in Al Haymon and I had to decline.
All right.
All right, Keith, so boxing come back to primetime TV. Haven't seen it in a long time. How does it feel to you to be the forerunner of this part of history in boxing?
It's definitely a blessing, you know. I think it means a lot, considering that Al Haymon has a lot of fighters that he could have chose to open up PBC on NBC for the first card. So giving me and Guerrero a shot at the headliner. I've been waiting for Guerrero. I've been wanting Guerrero for a long time, and for it to be on prime time, I truly couldn't ask for anything greater. I'm looking forward to March 7th, and I'm looking forward to some people that haven't seen boxing in a long time getting a chance to see my skills in action.
Although you got the win against Mundu, obviously there was a lot of critics that, you know, they criticized your performance in that fight. You said at the end of the fight that you can't get a knockout all the time in boxing. How can you clarify that for the casual fans who don't get that? I mean, they don't understand what you mean by that. How can you clarify that?
Well, some fighters are craftier than others, you know. Some have better defense than others. And on certain nights, you know, I'm always looking for the knockout. My motto is KOs for life. And I love the motto. I'm 24-0 with 21 knockouts. In the welterweight division, I still hold one of the highest knockout ratios. So with that in mind, I am a KO artist. But it's not necessarily my fault if I don't get a knockout. I call it their good that they didn't get knocked out. It's not like he won 6 rounds of the fight and they happened to raise my hand. It's not like it was a close fight. I dominated the fight, I outboxed him, and it was an easy win. I had to make a conscious decision. After I knocked him down, I chose to box. I thought he would run into another knockdown, maybe in the 4th or 5th round. When I saw he changed his game plan, I had to change mine, and that's what we did on that night.
So, Guerrero, we know he's a tough opponent. He's pretty crafty. I heard you say in an interview that he was crafty. He has a strong chin, and he's a little dirty. Let's say, you know, in the Burrow fight where he held his head and punched him like 18 times. How do you mentally prepare for something like that, and physically? How do you prepare for that without giving away your strategy?
You know, you bring in the right sparring partners. You know, you bring in guys that don't have a problem hitting you in the hips every once in a while. You know, tapping you behind the head, and you know, and we're just prepared for that. We brought that into camp. We have that experience. There's not going to be a shock. There's not going to be a surprise. You know, I've never faced Robert Guerrero. I can't buy Robert Guerrero. You know, we can't clone him and bring him into camp. So, you know, I'm going to have to adjust to his personal speed, his personal style. But come March 7th, we will be prepared.
All right, Keith, provided you win, you successfully defend your title against Guerrero. Next fight, we imagine, will be a big fight. Can we have a hope that this fight may come to Tampa? We may have a fight in the Amalie Arena with Keith Thurman defending his title, maybe against Mike Donna or Amir Khan.
Oh man, that'd be beautiful. It's been a dream of mine to bring a big fight back to the Tampa Bay area. I can't promise you that's going to happen this year. I can't say that's not going to happen this year. With everything that's going on with NBC and Al Haymon, PBC Promotions and stuff, anything's possible. You know, other fighters have fought in their hometown. I am going to put in a request that it happens, and hopefully it happens sometime this year or possibly next year.
All right, this is Sidestep Boxing with OneTime Keith Thurman. We out.
One of those right hands, all I'm gonna take. Yeah, 10 seconds. Missed one of them motherfuckers.